There's two. I think he's probably sitting with, is it McDonough. Is he sitting with, is McDonough?
No, he's other cadets.
Yeah. No, we have singers. We have singers. I'm just gonna come. I'm just gonna wing this. That's all. Yep. I'm trying. Well, listen. He had like hair, like shaggy. He just cut it off yesterday. I wanted him to do a man thing. He just cut it off. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he is.
Yeah, it's on short jacket. And Madonna.
I think Jamie's real finally.
One of them is here. I don't know where he went.
Ladies and gentlemen, Please be seated. The ceremony will start in approximately about 2 to 5 minutes. Just so that you're aware, after this ceremony, each graduate will have to have a seat and then go back behind the stage to turn in their cap and gown, sign out, and then they will meet you all in front, okay? Thank you. Also, for all of the official documents for their high school diplomas and their GEDs, they will be mailed to your home address.
Donna.
Not a lot. I just, I have it. I'm doing that for you right now. What did you just do? You want to do this? No. What do you want, Miranda? I was switching it down here. No, she just told me to put this backwards on that I had, but mine is also missing. And we have a whole extra person. It's not on this. You want his to look? I'm going to read this down. I'm just going back to you. Mr. Camacho?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lincoln Challenge Academy's Class 6525. Corps, take seats.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the commencement exercise for Lincoln Challenge Academy Class 6525. I am Mrs. Laslin, and it is my pleasure to welcome you and to introduce our distinguished guests. Please hold your applause after all have been introduced. We have today with us Brigadier General Michael Estridge, the Deputy Assistant Adjutant General, Illinois National Guard, have our special remarks. We have Miranda, Corps Commander. She is our Corps Commander today for the class. She will also have a poem and a speech for you all today. We have Major General Madonna. He's the Assistant Adjutant General, Illinois National Guard. We have Pastor Herbert Burnett. He's our keynote speaker for today. Director Ashley Leak, Lincoln Challenge Academy. Deputy Jamie Aker, Lincoln Challenge Academy. Commandant Damon Graham, Lincoln Challenge Academy. Command Sergeant Major Salimi, Senior Enlisted, Illinois National Guard. That's the front row. On our back row, we have Cadet Tillman, our salutatorian. We have Cadet Bernard, he will be our benediction. We have Cadet Macias, our valedictorian, and Cadet Wood, our salutatorian. Welcome. At this time, I would also like to acknowledge and welcome our special guest today, Colonel Stephen Reich, Director of State Illinois Air National Guard, Master Reginger, a military judge advocate, Illinois National Guard. And I also would like to introduce our guest in the back here, sir. I did not forget you, Mr. Brock as well. Welcome, sir. Will you please rise for the posting of the colors by Lincoln Challenge Academy Color Guard, singing the national anthem by our choir members. Also, our invocation today by Cadet Miranda. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please bow your heads. In prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for giving us the self-discipline and the strength each and every day to push through. Thank you for all of our friends and family here today. In Jesus' name, amen. Please be seated. Class 6525. Today is the day we've all been waiting for. Today is the day we graduate. 6 months ago today, if someone had asked any of us or Sergeant Prater whether we thought we'd make it to this moment, most of us would probably answered, "I'm just trying to survive acclimation." Yet here we stand, caps on, gowns straightened, looking our very best, knowing deep down that most of us earned this moment. From Sergeant Prater locking us out of our rooms to certain cadets getting an entire floor and being called seniors, this class has truly been one of a kind. We've had our challenges, our laughs, our setbacks, and our victories, but every step brought us here. To my fellow cadets, congratulations. Thank you for your hard work, your discipline, and the perseverance you showed day after day. You have proven yourselves to be some of the strongest young men and women this world will ever know. I want to recognize Cadets Medina and Gonzalez A. Specifically, but truly, so many of you who pushed through deserves to stand tall today. To the staff of Lincoln Challenge Academy, thank you. Sergeant Major Jack, First Sergeant Kirk, First Sergeant Zufall, Sergeant First Class Weaver, Sergeant Prater, Mr. Brown, Mr. Odom, Mr. Camacho, and so many more. Your guidance, your discipline, and the times you lifted us up when we didn't think we could keep going, those moments will stay with us for the rest of our lives. You didn't just train us, you believed in us, even when we struggled to believe in ourselves. Mr. Odom once told me, "It is always darkest before dawn, and no matter what, it will always get better." Today feels like that dawn. Standing here, looking out into this crowd, I see the words come to life. I see young men and women and Sergeant Prater supported by parents, families, and loved ones who are ready to step into the world and make it better than they found it. I believe in most of you. Class 6525, congratulations. May the road ahead be full of purpose, courage, and the same determination that brought you to this day. Go out there and make your mark on the world. And finally, the most special thank you of all, to my mother. As Abraham Lincoln once said, "All that I am or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother." Mommy, thank you for everything. I love you. Class 6525, we made it. After all the hardships, we made it. After all the heartbreak, we made it. After all the tears, we made it. After all the trials, we made it. And if being at LCA has taught me one thing, it's that each and every one of us can do hard things.
At this time, I would like to share with you the most favorite part of this graduation for me is a look back from day one. Yes, day one. Day one. So, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the monitors. After that, we will have a short performance by our drum line as well.
We know your cadets may have many amazing and wonderful stories to tell you about their experiences. However, at this time, we have video evidence that reveals our side of the story.
As we stand here on graduation day, it's hard not to reflect on the past 5 months. Attending LCA has been one of the most challenging and life-changing experiences. When we first arrived, we weren't sure what to expect. The structure, the discipline, and the expectations were a rude awakening to who we were. We faced moments of doubt, times when we questioned if we could push through. In those times, we remember our reason for being here and what we want to accomplish and gain. We all had our different motivations that drove us to take on the challenge ahead. But those challenges became our greatest teachers. The cadre were the first voice we heard, giving direction and guidance. They taught us discipline. They taught us the importance of accountability, not just to others, but to ourselves.
The life skill classes helped us see our potential in ways we never imagined. And the encouragement from the staff pushed me to dream bigger than I thought I deserved. Each day brought growth, not just academically, but personally. We learned how to manage our time, communicate effectively, and set meaningful goals. More importantly, we gained the confidence to chase them. Today, we are not the same people who arrived at LCA 5 months ago. We are stronger, more focused, and more prepared for what lies ahead. The Academy has given us more than education. It has given us a foundation, a sense of who we are and who we can become. While this chapter of our lives is ending, the milestones we achieve, lessons we learn will stay and grow with us. This is only the first part in the story of our success and greatness.
At this time, please turn your attention to our drum line. I would like to let you know that some of the cadets in the drum line, they come to Lincoln Challenge with no experience working with the drums, and Sergeant Taylor, he has taught them from basically tapping on the desk until now they can give you a full performance. Ladies and gentlemen, our class 6525 drum line. you, Class 6525 Drumline. The GED valedictorian for Class 6525 is a young man from Chicago, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Cadet Macias.
When we first began this journey at LCA, none of us could have predicted how all of it would unfold. These last 5 months have been an interesting experience to say the least, whether it was getting smoked as a team or trolling late at night. Trolling before bed. Those would be the unforgettable memories that LCA will leave us with. No matter what team you were on, we all came here for one thing. Whether you had enough discipline to get what you came here for is on you. Not everyone who started with us managed to graduate with us, though. We lost both good cadets and some cadets who couldn't figure out the time and place. Of course, if you're listening to this speech right now, it means you did it. You were able to graduate from LCA. You had enough discipline to lock in, to get what you came here for, and do what you needed to do. It doesn't matter if you realize it or not, but you're a better person than you were 5 months ago. We're talking day zero acclimation. We all had enough discipline to be in the hallway and listen to lectures, even if you weren't paying attention at all. I want to end this speech by saying thank you to all of the cadre, staff, and counselors. All of you are the reasons why Class 6525 was able to graduate. You are all the reasons why these teens were able to become young adults. So thank you to you all. Lastly, I want to thank Mr. Brown because even though his class was very repetitive, annoying at times, it still was able to help most of us pass our GED test. And the repetitiveness and the consistency was part of the reason why, was the main reason that I got this. Lastly, I want to be able to thank my mother because without her, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this. She was the one who brought me here, the woman that I loved the most in this world, and I wouldn't be the same without her. Even though she's not here right now, I want to say thank you to her because she means the world to me. I want to thank my guardian and my siblings because without them, I don't know what I would be doing with my life right now, and the rest of my family members. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you.
Cadet Wood is our salutatorian for Class 6525. Please come forward to be acknowledged and receive your award. The valedictorian for our high school path is a young lady from Chicago. Yes, she is. Michaela Coleman, please come forward to read your baton. Thank y'all. All right. It's been a long 5 months. I went from not knowing what my future could hold to seeing what my future could be if I just commit to myself and have discipline. To Class 6525, I want you all to stay committed to yourselves and be all you can be. I know it's hard to find a way, but you're bound to see brighter days. Hard times not only made us, but saved us. To cadre and staff, I thank you all for believing in not only me, but all of us. I want to give a special thanks to First Sergeant Zufal for talking me into not quitting LCA when I wanted to quit. No, Sergeant Zufal. Because he didn't talk me not into quitting. What he actually said, I'm going to say the PG-13 version, was, you ever say you're going to quit again, I'll kick you down the stairs. I want to also give a special thanks to Mr. Brown for being a trusted adult I could talk to about anything. Ms. Kellum for being an amazing life coach. You did very well. And Sergeant Walton and Sergeant Rome for being the two cadre that I could annoy the most when I was bored. I also want to thank my family and friends. Thank you, Netta. Thank you, Sleeves. For being there when I needed them most. It really did take the whole village to raise me and get me to succeed. I hope my mother is looking down on me and proud. I did it for you, Mom. Class of 65-25, we made it. Keep going, dream big. The best has yet to come. All of you guys here today are winners. I wish happiness and success on the behalf of all of you. Enjoy this victory and continue to strive for more 65-25. Thank you. The salutatorian for High School Path is a young lady from Urbana, Illinois. Cadet Tillman, please come forward to be acknowledged. The Leadership Award for Class 65-25 is an award bestowed upon the cadet who has demonstrated exceptional proficiency throughout the resident phase. This individual exhibits a strong sense of responsibility and possesses the capability to execute any assigned task efficiently and independently. Furthermore, this cadet consistently maintains a professional demeanor, collaborates effectively with peers, and upholds a positive attitude. At this time, I ask Commandant Graham to please come forward and present this award to Michaela Coleman. During the cycle, each team has the opportunity to perform both standard and exhibition drill. Additionally, representatives from each team compete in the knockout drill ceremony, a challenge to test precise and discipline. Military commands are executed and also counted out really quickly and rapidly. The last cadet standing is crowned the champion of the DNC. Class 65-25, I would like to have Cadet Roberts please come forward to receive the award.
The Presidential Physical Fitness Award is presented to cadets who achieve elite performance in push-ups, sit-ups, then 1 mile run. At this time, please come forward as your name is called to receive your certificate. Cadet Consuegra. Cadet Iserman. Cadet Gonzalez. Cadet Macias. Cadet Roberts. And Cadet White. The Illinois Community College Board Lincoln Challenge Scholarship, ICCB, gives scholarships to Lincoln Challenge Academy cadets each class. They will award up to $1,000 for 4 consecutive semesters at one of 48 community colleges across the state of Illinois. This award today is being granted to the following cadets. Please stand as your name is called to be recognized. Hold applause till the end, please. Cadet Backside, Cadet Bannon, Cadet Bernard, Cadet Berlin, Cadet Carlton, Cadet Coleman, M.A., Cadet Coleman, M.E., Cadet Dow, Cadet Dudley, Cadet Gonzalez, Cadet Phillips, Cadet Martinez, M., Cadet Melcher, Cadet Murphy, Z., Cadet Polito, Cadet, tell me how to say it. Rebel Yellow. I told her I would try. 6 months, I couldn't do it. Cadet Russell, Cadet Soto, Cadet Virgil, and Cadet Williams A. Congratulations. Take seats. I am honored to present the Lovelace Davis Memorial Scholarship in memory of one of the most remarkable colleagues that I have ever known. Mr. Davis was a kind, compassionate individual who made it his mission to ensure every cadet felt valued, often through a simple smile or thoughtful gesture. The staff that nominated this cadet wrote the following. The cadet nominated for this award was described as motivating his teammates, always appears to greet others with a smile, jumps on the chance to help with the cadre with situations without bringing it up later. He takes corrections with respect, a willingness to learn. It is my understanding that not only has he stepped up to help one of his teammates, but he was able to help their family as well, and was translating for them most of the class. Mr. Davis was always willing to help provide. He covered breaks on the floor without hesitation. He did everything in his power to help cadets without the hesitation. This cadet's desire to help others and his motivation reminds us of these qualities. Cadet Mejia Cruz. As you recall from orientation, most of the cadets entering our program come in between a 3rd and 6th grade level educationally, academically. 100% of Class 6525 has excelled in academic excellence. It's a requirement for graduation. 78.5% graduating today, receiving their GED, credit recovery hours, or a high school diploma. We have added a new reward, Most Improved in Academic Excellence. We are very proud to say that this cadet increased 2 levels in math on his TAPE scores. Cadet Tyus Vance, please come forward. The following cadets have pledged to enlist in the United States military within the next 12 months. Please stand to be recognized when your name is called. Please hold applause by branch. For the Illinois National Guard, Cadet Consuegla, sorry, messed your name up. Cadet Dudley, Cadet Roberts, Cadet Rodriguez A, Cadet Smith Porchman, and Cadet Whites. Take seats. U.S. Air Force, Cadet Butler, Harris B, Cadet Irving, Cadet Larson, Cadet Morrell, Cadet Russell. Take seats. U.S. Army, Cadet Bannon, Cadet Ramos, Cadet DeLeon, Cadet Dukeman, Cadet Herbert, Cadet Medina, Cadet Murphy R, Cadet Rebiello, thank you, Cadet Reinsdorf, Cadet Serna, Cadet Soto, Cadet Williams A. The U.S. Navy, my favorite, I'm a Navy mom. Cadet Backside, Cadet Berlin, Cadet Cervantes, Cadet Coleman M.A., Cadet Foster, Cadet Gonzalez R., Cadet Green, Cadet Melchor, Cadet Muhammad, and Cadet Murphy Z. Take seats. And the U.S. Marine Corps, Cadet Arbarca, Cadet, say it again, Chagoya, Cadet Coleman M.E., Cadet Frolic, Cadet Like, Cadet Macias, Cadet Murillo, Cadet Rogers, and Cadet Soriano. I'd like to brag a little about how proud I am of 6525. They went above and beyond, not only accomplishing their educational goals, National Guard requirements for graduation. All 93 cadets graduated today are certified in CPR. 93 are also with a food handler certification. In partnerships with Parkland Community College and I Can Pass Driving School, cadets have gone above that and met the following certifications. 28 cadets completed HVAC classes, all 28 earning their core Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3 certifications. If you completed this program, please stand to be recognized. Take seats. 27 cadets completed welding class. 15 have already became AWS certified. If you completed this program, please stand. Take seats. 15 cadets completed fire services classes. Please stand to be recognized. Take seats. 16 cadets completed emergency medical response classes. If you completed this, please stand to be recognized. Take seats. 18 cadets completed Intro to Electricity classes at Parkland College. If you were in this course, please stand. Take seats. 16 cadets completed fiber optics, all earning a certification. If you were in this program, please stand. Take seats. 26 cadets completed forklift training. If you were in forklift, please stand. Take seats. 56 cadets completed driver's education, and an additional 20 completed behind the wheel only. So that's 76 cadets that are behind the wheel, with a total of 912 hours of driving and observation time. Please stand if you completed driver's ed. Take seats. The roads are safer. 6 cadets completed sterile processing. If you completed this course, please stand. Take seats. 2 cadets completed the Certified Nursing Assistance course and became certified. Can the following cadets please come forward to be recognized at this time? Cadet Larson, and Cadet Russell. Class 6525 has 51 cadets who have made us extremely proud for their hard work and dedication during the Credit Recovery High School Path program. This program requires a lot of self-discipline to achieve their goal and return back to high school in January. If you are a Credit Recovery cadet or High School Path cadet, please stand at this time to be recognized. Take seats. Of these 51 cadets, 15 of them are receiving high school diplomas today. Please stand to be recognized as your name is called. They're eager. Cadet Bannon, Cadet Berlin, Cadet McColeman, Cadet Coleman M.E., Cadet Dudley, Cadet Green, Cadet Harris B, Cadet Harris D, Cadet Irving, Cadet Phillips, Cadet Smith Porchman, Cadet Tillman, Cadet Virgil, Cadet Williams N. Good job. Take seats. Finally, and the last for me, some stats that I will leave you with. Class 6525, you have accomplished the following in 22 short weeks. 402.5 hours of vocational credits recovered and completed at Lincoln Challenge Academy. 8 honor scores on GED tests, 2 high honors on GED tests, 21 GEDs being awarded today, 159 individual GEDs passed, 15 high school diplomas completed, 36 cadets returning to high school, a total of $148,000 available in scholarships to this class, 12 different vocational educational opportunities offered this class, approximately 6,058 hours were completed, 107 total certificates in vocational education, 43 cadets pledging to enlist in the U.S. military, 29 cadets were baptized this class. Thank you, Ms. Doris. 4,318.75 total service community hours, an average of 46 and a half hours of giving back to the class. Cadets held 2 blood drives, resulting in approximately 158 lives saved from the blood donated by this class. 907 is the amount of muscle mass gained by our cadets this class. My favorite stat, 496 pounds lost this class. That's a lot. A lot of PT. Those of you that lost a lot of weight, it might have been correctional behavior. Congratulations, Class 6525. I'm very proud of you and Director, will you join me? The next 2 awards are part of the voting process at Lincoln Challenge. The cadets vote twice. They vote once on class things that are funny, and they vote for Cadre of the Cycle and Class of the Cycle. Cadre of the cycle this class is being awarded to Sergeant Salah. Staff of the cycle for class 6525 is Mrs. Medina. Mrs. Gonzalez. I definitely use her married name. Everyone knows her as Mrs. Gonzalez.
Please give yourself a round of applause. Hope, optimism, determination. These are the true hallmark words and the invaluable relationships that you guys forward with your cadets, and I'm speaking to the mentors. You guys are guiding lights. I pick before the process starts to be the mentors for these cadets, but we cannot do it without you. So if you are a mentor to these cadets sitting in front of you, please stand up so we can recognize for you for your hard work. We definitely thank you. We thank you for all your hard work and your time. We look forward to hearing you call back and let us know how they're doing for the next 12 months with their post-residency phase. Little plug, if you want to be a mentor, you need a mentor, please reach out. We need you. We could not do it without you, so there's that. Okay, for our special remarks today, Brigadier General Michael J. Eastridge serves as the Deputy Assistant Adjutant General for the Illinois Army National Guard, a position he assumed on February 1st, 2024. In this role, he advised on the supervision and management for over 10,000 citizen soldiers and was selected as the dual status commander for the 2004 Democratic National Convention in Chicago. He also serves as the Deputy Commanding General for the U.S. South 6th Army in San Antonio, Texas. Brigadier General Estridge's distinguished military career spans more than 36 years, beginning in 1988. He rose from staff sergeant to officer throughout the Illinois Military Academy, Officer Candidate School, graduating as the Distinguished Honor Grad in 2000. His service includes deployments to Germany, Afghanistan, and multiple leadership roles, including command of the 33rd Infantry Brigade, Combat Team, and Chief of Joint Staff for the Illinois National Guard. He is a 2019 graduate of the U.S. Army War College with a Master's in Strategic Studies. His awards include the Legion of Merit, Bronze Star Medal, Meritorious Service Medal, Expert Infantry Badge, Combat Action Badge, and Air Assault Badge. In his civilian career, he has over 20 years of experience with Mercedes-Benz Financial Service, and currently serves as a marketing and sales support manager for the U.S. He resides in Plymouth, Michigan with his wife, Mary, and their family. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our keynote speaker, our special remarks speaker today, Brigadier General.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, distinguished guests, families, cadre, and mentors, and most importantly, the graduates of Lincoln's Challenge Academy. It is a true honor to be here today. There are a few moments in my career that are as meaningful as watching young men and women take control of their future, and prove to themselves and the world that they are capable more than anyone ever imagined. That is exactly what you have done. There's a quote I'd like to share with you. It's often attributed to Nelson Mandela. It says, "It always seems impossible until it's done." While we cannot confirm he actually said these exact words, the message captures the essence of perseverance and courage, qualities Mandela embodied, and qualities at Lincoln's Challenge Academy. When you first arrived, completing the program may have felt a little overwhelming. Yet today, you've shown with that determination, that hard work, the resilience, you can achieve what once seemed out of reach. Each of you came to LCA carrying something heavy. Maybe it was academic struggles, maybe it was family challenges, uncertainty, or maybe there's a feeling life was just moving a little bit faster than you can keep up. But today, look around you, and you pushed through those early mornings, the physical training, the structure, the discipline, the expectations. You stayed when walking away would have been much easier. That tells me everything I need to know about you, your strengths, and your character. LCA gave you the discipline, the teamwork, the respect, and resilience, but you, through your effort, turned those lessons into achievement. That is what courage looks like. And if you don't mind, I'd like to share a little bit of a personal story. Although I may not be able to fully relate to everyone's individual experiences, I think there are great qualities you have earned that I would like to share from my perspective. That life always kind of throws a wrench at you every once in a while, and you have to determine what you need to do. My personal story, when I was 12 years old, my parents told me that I might be the first person in my family to graduate high school. My older sister had dropped out of school due to a teen pregnancy. My parents never finished high school. My dad was a blue-collar worker, a truck driver that went over the road trucking. My mom babysat kids at her home. And I had to determine how I can go forward and do great things, because that's what my parents were trying to do for me. They instilled the discipline, although they couldn't help me with the homework. They couldn't help me apply to college. They really couldn't help pay for it either. They would often say, "Mike, you could be the first one to graduate and go to college," and that was a very heavy burden, and I had to try to determine how to go forward. I needed a plan, and I needed one pretty fast, because I didn't know what to do. And a friend told me about the National Guard and how it could help pay for college, so I jumped at that opportunity. That decision set my life on a path that I could never really have imagined. Nearly 40 years being in the National Guard, and I often say I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the Guard. Not just for the tuition, but because of the structure, the discipline, and the leadership, and the confidence it gave me. And although I'm not really supposed to be up here recruiting, I did really like to see everyone pledging to go to the service. I hope that's something that you can capitalize on. I'm also telling you all this because the foundations the Guard gave me are also the foundations that LCA has given you. The structure, the accountability, the confidence, a team that believes in you, adults invested in you, in your success and your path forward. Those are gifts that you will carry for the rest of your life. So the question now, what will you do with those gifts? Some of you will return to high school. You'll go back stronger, more focused, and more disciplined. Some of you will still be working, or will start working. You'll stand out because you'll know how to show up. You'll be able to work hard, and you'll treat people around you with respect. Some of you will pursue college, trade programs, or military service. Whatever path you choose, you've already proven you can do tough things and come out better the other side. And all of you, every single one of you, have the ability to shape your community. Someone out there is watching you. Someone will be there to see your success and realize that they can also realize the same success that you've had. As a National Guard officer and based on my personal experience, I challenge you to carry this discipline, that teamwork, that resilience forward. They will be your advantages as you go forward in life, no matter the direction you take. So as I leave here today, remember 3 truths. And if there's anything you remember, here's the 3 things. We call this a foot stomp, by the way. So that gets your attention. First, you've already overcome challenges that would stop many others. Your strength is real. Second, the habits and discipline you learned here today are not temporary. They are the foundation of success in school, work, and life. Finally, you are not alone. The mentors, the cadre, the families, the community members who supported you will continue to be advocates for you as you take the next step. On behalf of the Illinois National Guard, congratulations, graduates. You earned this moment. Now take the confidence, the lessons, and the pride you feel today and use them to build a future that reflects the very best of who you are becoming. Your journey doesn't end here. This is where it takes off. Again, thank you very much and congratulations.
I'm going to now introduce the keynote speaker. I'm going to start by reading his bio. After graduating from Urbana High School in 1982, like many young people, Herbert spent time exploring his options by attending college, working, and trying to find his path. In 1986, he enlisted in the U.S. Army against the wishes of his mother, who raised a household that valued education, good decision-making, and leading a moral life. During his 20 years of service in the Army, he served in both Desert Storm and Operation Enduring Freedom and achieved the rank of Sergeant First Class. Herbert gives all glory to God for his protection during these times. In 1995, Herbert returned to his hometown to serve as the U.S. Army Recruiting Station Commander, where he led 7 other recruiters in enlisting new soldiers to serve their country. He returned with leadership skills and renewed motivation to become an entrepreneur and pursue higher education. In 1998, the Army relocated Herbert to El Paso, Texas, where he served as the medical logistician for 248-bed hospital. In the year of 2000, Herbert founded a clothing store as he prepared for his transition from the military. He officially retired from the U.S. Army in 2006 and began teaching and coaching basketball at Andress High School. In 2007, Herbert earned his bachelor's degree in human resources and business management. In 2008, he returned to Champaign-Urbana, where he worked tirelessly to make a difference in the lives of young people. Herbert continues to serve his community in numerous roles, including pastor, coach, entrepreneur, and educator. He runs several operations, including Suits by Soldiers Clothing, Not on My Watch Incorporated, Hood to Hood Mentoring, Bob Fulling's Hope Center, and he serves as pastor of New Free Will Baptist Church. Herbert has been in ministry since 1993 and was ordained as an elder in 1995 under Bishop King James Underwood of New Free Will Baptist Church. He served as a Sunday school teacher, youth minister, and church outreach ministry. When the Army relocated him to El Paso in 1998, he continued his ministry by serving as an elder at Destiny Family Christian Center under the leadership of Bishop Richard L. Johnson. Since returning to Urbana in 2008, he has continued his ministry at New Free Will Baptist Church. Herbert believes that the church is not confined to the 4 walls of a building. He believes the real work happens in the community. He is committed to engaging youth and those who may not attend traditional church services. He has organized and led several community groups, including Not on My Watch, which promotes accountability and unity and the goal of empowering the community, one person at a time. His group, Brothers Let's Talk, provides young black men in Champaign-Urbana a safe space to share challenges, seek guidance, and build accountability. Not on My Watch has also supported Father of the Year Award and sponsored the backbone of the Black Home Awards, which honor local Black women who are active in their homes, communities, and churches. Herbert volunteers at the Juvenile Detention Center and continues to mentor youth, showing them that change is possible. He also leads the Leadership Development Academy, where he meets with middle school youth every Friday morning for mentoring, goal setting, financial literacy, academic support, and life skills training. In 2022, Herbert received the Distinguished Alumni Award from the Champaign-Urbana Schools Foundation for his impactful community work. As pastor of New Free Will Baptist Church, Herbert is committed to carrying forward the vision that God gave him, that God gave his founding pastor, Bishop King James Underwood. His mission is to establish a one-stop ministry that meets the needs of every soul God sends. Herbert is married to Stephanie Burnett and is the proud father of 10 anointed children and 13 wonderful grandchildren. If we can all put a round of applause while I introduce Pastor Herbert Bernard.
She turned me up. As I sat there, if somebody asked me to describe the spirit of excellence, I probably couldn't convey it in words, but I know it when I hear it and I see it. And this is excellence. This ain't nowhere on my script, but I gotta say it. This is excellence. Director Leek and Commandant, you all are doing amazing grace. If I could describe what I just saw over the last 30 minutes, 2 words: amazing grace. I want to talk to you a little bit about if you don't see it before you see it, you'll never see it. Where's Medina? Where's Medina? Stand up, Medina. Where's she? She's over there. I know. Where's she at? Where Medina? Stand up. See, Medina seen it. She wasn't listening for no cadre, Medina. She said, I'm going to be great. And she was moving and said, hold on, not yet. It ain't your turn. We dealing with this, Medina, right now. But you on deck, and you going to be great because you already see it. Clap it up for her. I told you she done turned me up. Now, let me get back professional. Good morning, distinguished guests, parents, and most importantly, the game-changing graduates that we came to celebrate today. What a great time to be alive. Now, before I get into my bag, I said that before I get into my bag. I said, I know you're looking at me. Before I get into my bag, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. See, for me, for the entire 20 years that I served this great nation, when my leader would say "hooah," we would say "hooah." And so let's practice that. I need y'all to work with me. I need y'all to talk back to me. Hooah. All right, okay. One more time. Hooah. So when I say hooah, y'all know to say hooah, right? One of the greatest needs in America that we need more than ever is more pictures. We don't have enough pictures of what real men and real women look like. A lot of the pictures that you all see are people degrading human beings and cussing them out and saying all different things. So we need more pictures. This is a picture of, I'm looking at a picture of what success looked like for our young people in America. Give yourself applause. A couple of words that I used in my speech I heard, and so I feel real comfortable. It's time to lock in. I love the word lock in. I used to tell my soldiers, lock in, soldier. Don't give me 9 reasons why you can't. Give me 1 why you can. Right? So when you leave here, don't give nobody no 9 reasons why you can't. Give them 1 why you can. And in order to do that, all right, that's good. That's good place to clap. You got to lock in. Because them AI robots don't talk back. They don't take smoke breaks. They don't come to work high. And they don't cuss their boss out. I said them AI robots is locked in. They know what their job to do, and they ain't going to be crying and lying out saying the kids is sick and they sick. They coming to work every day because they locked in. And so in the world changing in 2025 with this AI coming, you got to be locked in. Because you competing against people who ain't even human. Or the architect has to see it before the construction site. Say that again. The architect has to see it before the construction workers see it. If the architect don't see it, construction workers don't have a job. You have dreams, goals, plans, visions inside of you that the entire world is waiting on. I'm a walker on. But I want to say that again. You, and you. You got dreams and goals and concepts and ideas that the whole world is waiting on. You have to follow your passion. You have to follow your purpose. You one idea away from being a billionaire. And the internet has made the world small. You ain't even got to travel all over the world to show people your stuff. All you got to do is push a button. And everybody can see it. Miles Monroe once said that the wealthiest place in the world is the graveyard. Books and songs and concepts and goals and dreams lie 6 feet under in the graveyard. Because folks wasn't locked in. And they took their visions, dreams, and goals to the graves. It's amazing that you can go to college for video gaming. I know somebody out there is cold on that video game, and they play it 8 to 10 hours a day. How about somebody playing your video game that you created for 8 hours a day? The more they play it, the more you get paid. Lock in. What a great time to lead. You have been taught so much in these last 5 months. Now it's time to apply it and put it to use. Remember this, if you're leading and ain't nobody following, you just taking a walk. To be locked in, you have to be disciplined. I heard that word too. I said to be locked in, you have to be disciplined. In 2004, I was in Iraq, and we made a store run. In order to make the run, we had to travel down the most dangerous 15 miles in Iraq. The instructions that I put out were to be back at the rally point at 5:30 p.m. We needed to get back before dusk. We had a new soldier who wasn't locked in, and he went back all the way back to the store to get a Snicker bar. By the time we found him, it was 5:45, and sure enough, it had got dusk. We tried to make it back to camp before it got dark. And just as well as you know, we got attacked. And bullets began to fly everywhere. We got back to the camp, and everybody was expecting me to crucify this soldier because he could have cost 30, 32, 33 lives because he went back for a Snicker bar. But we talked about discipline. My favorite scripture in the Bible, one of them is, he who has no rule over his spirit is like a city with no walls. And so you got to have walls to your spirit So when you go back home, Pookie and Ray Ray don't convince you to go back to what you was doing. Oh, they coming for you. Oh, they coming for you. Soon as you get back, they gonna have everything you need to make you forget this 5 months of greatness. You have to discipline yourself so you can't destruct. Sometimes, catch this, sometimes our worst enemy is our enemy. Because you know everything about you. You know you're good, you know you're bad. So you have to make sure when you leave this great establishment that you don't let your enemy be your worst enemy. To be locked in, you have to surround yourself with good people who are purpose driven. And these people are trying to be a tax contributor and not a tax liability. It was once said that if you hang out with 4 millionaires, you will surely be the 5th. I said, if you hang out with 4 millionaires, you will surely be the 5th millionaire. But it's another side to that, right? If you hang out with 4 alcoholics, you probably gonna drink a 5th. That's a pretty profound statement. To be locked in, you have to have resiliency. I heard that word too. As a guy that coached basketball for over 25 years, I called it being able to pivot. Let me share a quick story with you. During COVID, my clothing store couldn't be open because it wasn't essential needs. So as I sat there losing money every day, I prayed out to God, and he gave me an idea on how to check the bag. I started selling masks, which meant that I could sell clothes. And I started off with one seamstress, and then I hired another, and then business got so big I had to drive to Chicago and have a guy make 300 masks for me. But I was able to pivot at a time where the whole world was shut down. The idea to have masks was amazing. It took the internet and everybody 90 days or 120 days to catch on. For 3 or 4 months, I was the only show in town. Be able to pivot in your life, you're going to have to be able to pivot and go a different direction. Everything is not always going to be a flower bed to eat, but you got to be able to pivot mentally. To be locked in, you have to take accountability for your own life. I said for your own life. Listen to me. Listen to me good. Lincoln's Challenge has added more structure to your life. Let me tell you why that's so important. Anytime you don't have structure, you will have destruction. Go home and forget all the structure they done gave you and see what happened. Anytime you don't have structure, you have destruction. They have provided you training wheels to ride the bike of life. Now it's time for the training wheels to come out. How many of you ready for the training wheels to come off? Because the training wheels got to come off now. They got to come off. My man that came up here that won cadre with them Jordans on, he might call you, but it's all right. He done gave you what he's supposed to do, right? And so now you got to take the training wheels off. And so this is your life, and you have to own it. Listen to me, this free game, for y'all who know what game is, it's free game. Your next move got to be your best move. Yeah, your next move got to be your best move. You got your parents, they all rooting you on, excited, but somebody laying there to trip you up. And so you got to lock in and understand that your next move got to be your best move. To be locked in, you have to be consistent because it's going to shape your life. You got to be consistent. You want that girl to be consistent. You want her to call you every day. You want that guy to be, you ain't text me today. You left me on red. You want him to be consistent. So you got to be consistent. You got to be, old man told me when they lay off, they pay off. Right? The minute you lay off, that's when they going to pay off. At least 100 times I closed my store early. And on the way home, I got a phone call. Hey, I came to buy something. Where you at? You got to be consistent. It builds strong habits, right? If you continue to do the habits that you have now, stay in shape, and I don't think y'all had no alcohol. And so if you continue to do that, then good things are going to happen. You can't leave here and drop the habits that they've instilled in you. It helps you to develop self-control. When you're consistent, you can develop self-control. It creates success long time. The general been hanging out for 40 years with the military. And I haven't talked to him, but I know his money longer than train smoke. Because he's been consistent. They don't even want him to leave because he's been consistent. Every day they can count on him. You got to be consistent because that AI robot going to be consistent. And that's who you're going to be competing with. I tell my basketball players, repetition is the mother of all skill. When you go to a free throw, if you dribble it 3 times, dribble it 3 times every time. Don't go up there dribbling once one time and twice one time. Repetition is the mother of all schools. You do it over and over and over. And it also builds confidence. I saw the young ladies and the young men. The young ladies was walking sashaying up here when they got their name called. The young men had their swag, but it was a vote of confidence. It was a picture of confidence. And as you leave here today, stay locked in. Stay locked in because it's going to pay off. And here's the thing, my last point I want to make. Is somebody that you're going to go back home to that was a bad influence. I am not going to tell you don't fool. What I'm going to tell you is you the salt of the earth. And so you influence them. And if you care about them, you help them to experience what you experience. Because you all are game changers. And I salute you.
Time that we have all been waiting for. I would like for Team 2 to please stand to your feet. Sergeant Crowder, please come forward. Team 2, go ahead and execute the right face and come on over. May I please ask all of the distinguished guests to please stand up so that we can also acknowledge those graduates today.
Ready? Seth Abarca. Juan Baradas Ramos. Zachary Bernard. Camden Bradford. Jermaine. Dwayne Butler. Nathaniel Kelton. Emmanuel Cervantes. Pablo Chagoya. Jonathan Clark. Jaden Coleman. Jalen Consuegra. Fernando Contreras. Zayden Cruthers. James Courier. Michael Dixon. Samaje Dowell. Carter Dukeman. Preston Iserman. Jaden Evans. Mark Frolic. Jaden Garcia. Kadarion Gates. Ryan Gonzalez. Robert Green. D'Anthony Harris. Gabriel Herbert. Dustin Campman. Noah Cook. Samuel Light. Diego Macias. Juan Martinez. Maximus Martinez. Christian McAfee. Pedro Mejia Cruz. Quamante Mitchell. Braden Morrell. Elijah Muhammad. Alejandro Murillo. Zachary Murphy. This one's going to be hard. Oluwa Time Oyende. Jeremy Patterson. Luke Pfeiffer. Devin Phillips. Armando Polito. Daniel Ramirez. Connor Reinsdorf. Robert Roberts. Hayden Rogers. Aiden Rodriguez. Xavier Romero. Jonathan Cerna. Nikki Soto. Tanner Soroka. Michael Thorpe. Carmerio Tyus Vance. Emilio Vigil. Jacorian White. Noah Williams. Camden Wood.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Ladies, on your feet. Sergeant First Class Weaver, please come forward.
Evangeline Backside. Nevaeh Bannon. Olivia Berlin. Skylar Carruthers. Michaela Coleman. Mercedes Coleman. Sarita De Leon. Ariel Dudley. Asia Finkley. Tamaya Foster. Addie Gonzalez. Brittany Gonzalez. Kaylin Gray. Brianna Harris. Isis Irving. Jessica Jimenez. Brianna Larson. Jaylene Lopez. Giselle Medina. Daisy Melchor. Isabella Miranda. Rihanna Murphy. Sophia Pacheco. Desiree Rash Parker. Jocelyn Reballero. Venus Rodriguez. Quavea Russell. Zayla Smith Porchman. Violeta Soriano. Paris Tillman.
Cadets, please stand and repeat after me. I promise to keep a positive mindset. Stay motivated. And be proud that I graduated. Cadets, it is now time to move your tassel from the right to the left on my command. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. On my command of move. You will move your tassel from right to left. I will count down 1, 2, 3, move. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduates of Lincoln Challenge Class 6525. Settle down, settle down. Settle down. Take your seats. Good afternoon to the class that refused to quit. Today, I'm not just giving a speech, I'm speaking to your future. Because what I see in front of me is not simply a group of graduates. I see leaders, I see fighters, and I see world changers. Some of you arrive here carrying pain, carrying frustration, carrying disappointment, and battles no one else knew about. Some of you came guarded, angry, and unsure of who you were becoming. And yet today, you stand here transformed. You didn't just finish the program. You defeated the version of yourself that was never meant to follow you into the future. I want to tell you that you are living proof that transformation is possible. You have demonstrated that discipline can reshape your life. You have shown that structure can protect your future. And you have proven that consistency can rebuild a mindset. And you have shown that when you refuse to quit, the world must make room for you. See, every challenge you face here was preparing you. Every correction shaped you. Every early morning, every formation, every tough moment molded you. Destiny doesn't respond to excuses. It responds to effort. And each of you showed extraordinary effort, even on the days you didn't feel strong. See, strength is choosing to rise anyway. And each one of you rose. See, hear me clearly. You don't just look like what you came in carrying. You don't just sound like where you started. You are no longer the person who walked through the doors months ago. You look like discipline. You look like purpose. You look like growth. And you look like someone whose future cannot be taken from them. And I'm proud of you. Not because you were perfect. Not because you kept fighting. Not because you didn't fight. But because you kept fighting. Now let me prepare you for what's next to come. The world you're returning to will not slow down because you graduated. Life will still test you. Distractions will still show up. People may not change, but you have changed. You have grown. You have matured. You've developed into a new level of resilience. And the way you carry yourself from this moment forward must reflect that. Your standards must rise. Your decisions must sharpen. And your discipline must stay intact. See, because you are not going back as the same person. You are going back as someone who has earned their confidence, their growth, and their future. You are walking out here with your a stronger mind, a clear direction, and a renewed sense of identity. You have You are going out of here with a level of maturity that many adults never reach. Don't waste this version of you. Don't waste all this time that you spent at Lincoln's Challenge changing. Let me speak over every youth here with authority as your director. Where you are going, small thinking can't follow you. Old habits can't survive. Old environments may not recognize you, and that's perfectly okay. Growth requires separation. Elevation requires sacrifice. And staying the same will cost you more than change ever will. See, you did not come this far to shrink or back down. You came this far to evolve, to rise, to lead, to become something greater than your past, to become something greater that your ancestors didn't achieve. You're coming to set a mark in your family, to set a legacy. So here's my final charge to you. When life reminds you of your past, remind life of your discipline. When doubt whispers, answer it with confidence. When pressure hits you, stand on everything you learned here. Stop slipping backwards. Remember this moment. Remember how it feels to win. Remember the strength it took to get here. And remember the director who stood before you believing, and even when you didn't believe in yourself. Because I did not invest in nothing. I invest in the future, and you are the future. You didn't work this hard to go backwards. And class of 2025, you didn't just graduate. You evolved, you transformed, you rose, and you won. Now walk out of here with your heads held high. Walk out of here with purpose. Walk out knowing your future belongs to you and nobody else. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. Now go show the world exactly who you are. At this time, I would like to ask Brigadier General Eastridge to the podium.
Okay, sir, the staff and the cadets of Lincoln Challenge Academy would like to express their sincere gratitude for your support of our Class 6525 commencement ceremony. Please accept this certificate as a token of our thanks. Your dedication to today's youth will leave a lasting impact on the world.
If we could ask Sergeant First Class Pastor Herbert Burnett to the podium. Thank you.
At this time, I will have our graduate, Burnett, conclude the ceremony with our benediction. Please be reminded, cadets, graduates, you have to stay seated so that we can do the out processing. Please rise.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing all the cadets to have the strength and the courage to overcome this challenge. Thank you for allowing us to wake up and strive every day. Continue to bless and cover us with our prosperous future. Amen.
Cadets, please be seated. Family members, friends, guests, mentors, we will meet you out front. Team 2, go ahead on your feet. I'm sorry. You guys can go ahead and file in the back. Team 2, have a seat.